If meeting friends in cafes, indulging in sackertort and spending afternoons and weekends enjoying concerts, operas, and museums sounds like the perfect lifestyle, for the third time in the last 5 years, Vienna has reached the top spot in the list of cities with the most livability. Produced annually by the Economist's Intelligence Unit, the Global Livability Index ranks cities on more than 30 factors in 5 weighted categories called sustainability, health, culture and environment, education and infrastructure. The stability category, with a weight of 25%, takes into account the prevalence of crime and the threat of military, terrorist, or civil conflict. A total of 20% is covered by the health category, which deals with the availability and quality of private and public health services. Culture and environment, meanwhile, includes weather, climate, social and religious restrictions, access to consumer goods and services, and access to sports at 25% of the total cost. With a weight of 10%, the education component covers the availability and quality of public and private education, while the remaining 20% infrastructure includes housing, energy, telecommunications, roads, and public transport. Professional analysts and city contributors ranked indicators in 173 cities and ranked them by livability. The best places to live in the world according to The Economist. Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, we will tell you about the 5 best places to live in the world. But before starting the video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now let's get started. Number 5. Geneva, Switzerland. The European headquarters of the United Nations is located in Geneva on Lake Geneva, and Rhône leads the city center. The Geneva score of 95.9 includes 100 points for healthcare and 96.4 points for infrastructure. With many international organizations and companies based in Geneva, the city has many tourists, so making friends and building a social circle won't be too difficult. Since the city is not as busy as other popular international cities, it can also be perfect for retirees. A little quieter and certainly more surrounded by nature. However, it can be expensive, so it's not the right place to move to unless you're already working. Number 4. Vancouver, Canada. Located in British Columbia, Vancouver is a modern city that encompasses mountains, forests, oceans, and a world-class culinary scene. A popular year-round holiday destination, the city has achieved excellent scores for health, education, culture, and environment, achieving a livability rating of 96.1. With a perfect location close to the ocean and right next to the North Shore Mountains, living in Vancouver is a great place to explore year-round. The coastal city offers spectacular views and beautiful beaches, while the mountains offer hiking trails and snow sports. Living in beautiful British Columbia, world-renowned for its natural beauty, is ideal if you appreciate the outdoors. If you don't appreciate it now, we promise that over time you'll develop a taste for this aspect of living in Vancouver. The lifestyle of Vancouver is special because it is surrounded by the sea and mountains. There are different metropolitan areas, but you are always close to nature. Residents have the best of both worlds. Living in Vancouver is an amazing experience. Number 3. Zurich, Switzerland. Explore this cosmopolitan city of museums, exciting nightlife, and historic old Jakarta on a Limmat River boat trip. Zurich has an overall score of 96.3, with 100 points for healthcare and high marks for culture and infrastructure. One of the best things about living in Zurich is the warm and welcoming culture. Despite being Switzerland's largest city, its population of just 400,000 people still means it has a sense of familiarity and closeness not often associated with a financial metropolis. In terms of social etiquette, there is a real sense of community throughout the city. For example, you can expect friendly waves and heckling from neighbors and locals. Remember that Switzerland is very private when it comes to personal and financial matters, so don't try this. Basically, some humility, gentleness, and friendliness will go a long way. Zurich's reputation as expensive is clearly justified. This applies not only to property, but also to the cost of living in general. Number 2. Copenhagen, Denmark. Copenhagen, Denmark's capital and most populous city, combines modern architecture with history, a vibrant restaurant scene, and a rich culture with many museums in the city center. Copenhagen achieved an index of 98 with excellent scores for sustainability, education, and infrastructure. Copenhagen is the largest city in Denmark and has more than 1 million inhabitants. The second largest city in the Nordic countries, Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, took first place. Copenhagen is home to many international companies, as you would expect from a capital city. It is home to some of the world's largest companies, including IBM, Microsoft, and Deloitte. Most foreigners living in the Danish capital come from Western countries such as Sweden, England, and the United States. However, you will find many people from other parts of the world here. There is a large Turkish population and people from Iraq, Pakistan, and elsewhere. Denmark is a member of the European Union and therefore has freedom of movement. If you are from another European Union country, you can work, study, and live in Copenhagen without applying for a visa. Just register your residence on arrival. Number 1. Vienna, Austria. Vienna, Austria's capital and largest city, offers music, theater, wine, a lively nightlife, and a famous cafe culture. The city scored a total of 99.1 points out of 100 and received excellent ratings for sustainability, healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Living in Vienna is what we all want. After all, Austria's beautiful capital has been named the best city to live in. Not only does it offer a wealth of culture, food, and entertainment, but it also has some of the best architecture in the country. However, if you want to live in Vienna, deciding where to live can be difficult. With so many districts to choose from, this is no easy task, because each district of Vienna has its own character, charm, and facilities that attract different types of tourists. That's all from today's video. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please let us know your opinion about the video in the comment section, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.